Welcome back everyone, where I monetize here. In today's video, we're going to be going over the price of Bitcoin, news happening in the cryptocurrency space, and I'll be letting you guys know if I have gotten back into my Bitcoin position. So Sam Bankman-Fried is preparing to be extradited to the US to face criminal charges as soon as Monday. Just in, over 570,000 Bitcoin worth $9.6 billion have been taken off exchanges just this year alone. Just in, former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson's brother resigns from his role as a Binance advisor. Dogecoin now has a larger market cap than Coinbase. How did we get here? Binance US is acquiring Voyager. Voyager managed to secure a shittier deal than even from FTX, from another company's subjected to massive FUD. Asset buyout, 20 million. FTX's bid was 100 million. Binance has already bid plus 50 million in the original auction. So what we know is this: just because a company is trying to save another company, purchase them after them filing for bankruptcy, that does not mean that that company is in a healthy monetary position, like Binance, right? So Binance is trying to save the day when it comes to Voyager. And that does not mean anything when it comes to the security of your funds in Binance. There is way too much FUD right now in Binance, in my opinion, for anyone to be keeping any funds there. Okay, I had a little bit in Binance. I had a little bit in Binance US. And my recommendation is it is not a safe place to keep your funds. You have been warned. So hopefully you've already been able to get your funds off. So Binance US agrees to acquire assets of bankrupt crypto lender Voyager Digital. And that's pretty much it. Not a ton happening there, but just that news coming out when it comes to Binance and Voyager. So I have a link down below. If you want to schedule a 30-minute call with me, you can ask me anything. You can ask me about anything Bitcoin, crypto related. You can ask me about life in Puerto Rico. Most people wait to move to Puerto Rico when Bitcoin's at new all-time highs. That is the wrong time to move to Puerto Rico. It's way before that. You want to move to Puerto Rico when it is down in the dumps, as low as possible, because that's how you get it's in your favor most to move to Puerto Rico when Bitcoin is in a bear market. So if you want to have a 30-minute call with me, these calls are just $30. Okay, I usually do 30-minute calls for $75. This is a Christmas special, so I have a link down below for that. Moving on here to the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently sitting at $16,611. We're seeing red across the board when it comes to the cryptocurrency space and many other markets, as you will see here. So what have I mentioned to you guys a ton of times? This green moving average crossing over the red on the 7-day chart. We are really not close to that happening. In my opinion, if I miss the bottom of Bitcoin, I will get back in when the green crosses over the red. If you go back and you do like a reverse trading on that particular situation, it was a winner like 90 to 95% of the time. So this is a 7-day chart here. I am not liking the start of this week's candle, not looking too good. And yesterday's didn't look too good as well. That 50 DMA has been really tough for Bitcoin to get over on pretty much all level time frames. So 7-day chart is not really giving us much hope. This is the daily chart on Bitcoin, which is also showing an extreme amount of weakness. This is the 12-hour chart here as well. I feel like we're kind of just on the edge of like another big leg down. This right here is a 12-hour chart, which is also not looking too good as well. 4-hour time frame, also not really showing us much strength. Same thing with the hourly. I would be looking, if you're looking for a short-term position, seeing Bitcoin break above the high of this candle right here, which is 16,783, and anticipating some continuation after that. But with the way the current charts are looking, I'm not really interested in even short-term positions. I'm kind of just waiting for a lot more confirmation. This right here is a 5-minute chart, which is actually looking okay on Bitcoin. We saw this low come in over here at 16,521. So we have Ethereum sitting at $1,177. Core Scientific is back at 20 cents. So if we zoom out here to the daily chart, there was a potential news that came out when it came to Core Scientific of them getting a potential loan. It hit a high over here of 51 cents. It is back down to 20 cents. I don't know if that loan ever went through. By the way of the charts look, I would say probably not. I have not really been following the story there, but we're kind of anticipating, in my opinion, we're going to see more miners go out of business. We're going to see more exchanges go out of business. I think we still got to see one more stablecoin fall. And once all that plays out, then maybe the bottom will be in. So we have Coinbase stock sitting at 35.17, Litecoin sitting at 63.16, Filecoin sitting at $2.83, Link sitting at $5.90. Celsius coins over at 66 cents. Nexo coin sitting at about 63 cents. And just across the board, red when it comes to the crypto space. And as you could guess, when it comes to majors, when it comes to SPY is down to $3.80. So of course, all these markets are correlating per usual. The daily chart looks quite weak here on SPY. Let's take a look here on the hourly, also trending downwards as well. Let's take a look here at the 5-minute, similar to Bitcoin, a little bit of strength here on the 5-minute chart on SPY. We'll see if there is continuation there. Let's see. So I am anticipating more downside on SPY. I think that between now and the end of Q1, things aren't going to be looking too bright. Just a lot of red across the board today in most markets. Same thing with marijuana stocks. Marijuana stocks got crushed today. We have Tilray sitting below $3. It was just $5 last week, I believe it was. Marijuana stocks are down in the dumps. Some of these some of these stocks are down 20%, 15%. It's been quite a rough Monday for sure. We're seeing just a lot of economic slowdown in general when it comes to retail. Used car prices are taking a huge dive. The climate has changed quite dramatically, and it's quite obvious as well, to the point where, in the town that my parents are from, houses would never stay on the market for more than a week. And, now you're seeing houses that have been on the market for 6 months. And that just really doesn't happen too often. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Tesla also didn't have a very good day. It's currently at 149.87, and the low of the day came in today at 145.82. So before we wrap up this video, obviously iTrust Capital is a company I mention frequently. If you want to buy Bitcoin now, withdraw it when you're 59.5 and not have to pay any taxes on the gains, iTrust Capital and getting yourself a Roth IRA or even transferring your current Roth IRA is one of the best options there. And when you get signed up with iTrust, you actually get $100 in free Bitcoin. So that's kind of what we're seeing across the board. One thing I actually want to also do is take a look at Ethereum here on the daily chart and see if it's kind of giving us any clues. Like I said, sometimes Ethereum makes the move first. This right here is the daily chart on Ethereum, and it's obviously still showing continued weakness as well. But sometimes on those lower level time frames, it tends to pick up momentum in some cases before Bitcoin, and sometimes is the leader out of the two. We also have gold sitting at 1786. So it's all that I have for you today on this video. Like I said, that 30-minute call for just $30. This is kind of like, it will definitely never be $30 again, just from now until the end of the year. So if you want to get in that call, I have that link down below. You can ask me anything you want. That's all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.